Live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we're live, but are we? Let's find out. Well, there's an ad starting, so there we go. And the answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today I am back with some more Brigador Killers demo. So, last stream we ended up playing through most of the, we went through the campaign, what's currently available. And we also went through a good chunk of the garage. So today we'll be going through more of the garage, I think. Now the big question is, how much items I have? 11,000 credits, and I could go and try buying something. Let's do that, actually. So, today's mission is the Merchant Causeway. I think that's the first one, yes. And we'll also... yeah, I think we'll actually drop off a couple of these. And that should get us just enough to actually have another med pack. Merchant Causeway, we're good to go. Now, this mission starts off alright enough, I suppose, but we have to buy something. We could buy a light leg kit or a... So, the Betka light tank, or upper build, is on the 10,000 credits there, and we only have 11,000, so that's unfortunate. And the actual vehicles are looking more along lines of 20 to 50,000. Gun parts, exotic components, ammo. Alright. Not seeing anything too crazy right now. I might eventually buy something like maybe a kit. But you need something to actually transport that anyways, so... So here comes the actual tricky part. Getting back. Off we go. But the idea of this is basically you go through to the merchant, then once you're done, you actually do the mission to actually escape. Now, we don't have any weapons. We are loaded with money, though. We have to be careful. I could pick up this. Actually ambush these guys a little bit. But they are going to start respawning, so we have to be careful about this. Alright, come here. So far, our little strategy is working, but these guys are not dropping a whole lot of ammo. They are dropping some. Some of them are. So we could actually fight these guys like this and potentially get a few more guns, but it's not really worth it to... Okay. Besides that, we are in a good position to go ahead and actually snag ourselves a car. We're going to want the extra health this car provides in any case. Got another one. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, there is an armored car there. We'll just drive right around him, and we're good to go. I don't know if this thing had any special parts to it, but... Whoa. had a first aid thing, we can use that. I'll scrap whatever's left of it. Boom. And we will go ahead and get this used. Now we can actually go to the other Drummond mission, which is going to be another boss fight of sorts. But that's fine. We'll go through all these like normal and see how this goes. Now the big question is, I think I do actually want to keep using this suit here. All the other suits, aside from, you know, the basic one that's very weak and all that, are fine and fun in their own way. But this one seems to match the playstyle I'm going with, so we can use vehicles if we want, so long as they're not tanks or something extremely specific. If I can get a silenced SMG from one of these guys, we'll be in business big time. Okay, these guys are gonna run. Shit. Okay, let's see. Alright, we'll kill this guy here. Easy peasy. He's dead too. Yeah, I can just keep doing this and healing up. And he's dead. Alright, that's another dude down, but I don't see any SMGs so far. Ooh. I do see a forklift though, so I'm probably going to make good use of that. Because then we can just yoink an entire container. Now we're good. And we'll get more ammo and more ammo. Just need to make sure that this Alright, we got him pretty much. And he's dead, and he's dead now. And now with them done. Oh, one more left, huh? Might as well pick up the SMGs at the very bare minimum. And we'll heal up while we're at it with whatever first aid kits we can find lying around. Another SMG. Alright, we're in business. And I don't think there's too much left over here to fight. Aside from, you know, that armored car. Now, the armored car is going to have some more potent stuff in terms of its firepower than the little 22s that some of the others have. So we have to be wary of that if we really want to fight it. And I don't particularly want to have to deal with that. So instead, we'll get the forklift and we will drive the forklift over and pick up that crate there first. We'll see what's in it, of course. And, yeah. Alright. This one is actually an easier fight than the other. Woo. Yeah, this one's actually an easier fight than the other Droman build, I think. At least getting to it is, so. This thing likes to turn very quickly, I noticed. Makes sense, it is a forklift after all. Let's see what's in this, even. Okay, there's some good stuff here. A Liberator pistol. Okay, so it's not that good. It's mostly just lower level stuff, but hey, it's something. We can put a gun in here if we really want. I can certainly drop all the pistols into this. Because it does, these large crates have a ridiculous weapon capacity, so. Off we go. We'll just kill the boss again. This time, though, I am using much weaker weapons because I've just got the 45. Hold on. Hello there. Okay, we're in business, I think. Yeah. Let's see. We'll deal with these guys piecemeal. And I think we should have, because these are suppressed, this is a suppressed SMG, we should actually be able to pick these guys off from far enough away that it whittles them down without them noticing where we are, or finding out where we are. So it's an easy way to cheese this fight, is what I'm telling you. This guy is almost dead. And does he have anything of note on him? He has parts. There's going to be a second and a third one, and then we'll have the guy in the Droman suit itself with the 50 cal, so we'll just deal with him, and that'll be that. Ooh, this guy spotted me. Oh no, whatever will I do? Time to fall back and do this all again. And I don't know why he's standing there this time, but okay. Well, that's the second suit dead. Here's the third one. Oh, and there is the guy shooting at me with the 50 cal. That's lovely. Gotcha. Nice try, but you missed. Okay. At least these guys aren't actually using the actual Cinderblock suits, because those things actually have the ability to, of course, use weapons, and they're much faster than this. Assuming that this is just some sort of specialized melee-only suit, that's fine. Got him. Okay, now I can see what other goodies this guy had on him. Got a bandage. I'll take that. Some ammo. I'll take that too. Now that we've done this, we can just enter this again. Pick up the items that were left. Oh, actually, boom, boom. More parts. And does he have anything here as well? Yes. Alright, let's see. No comments so far, but that's okay. And yeah, you can get an armored version of this thing if you really want. Which I think is what I actually have at the garage, since I found one that the Corvids were using, so... Alright, we made it through there. All I have to do is drop this off and then see what I can find. Boom. Actually, first we'll go to this. Drop all the weapons that we have. I forgot to drop the money off. That's a good thing I didn't die. That would have really sucked. So I got some 4 and 6 gauge. Some RPG ammo again. A lot of it at that. Some mortar rounds. And some more goodies that way. Now, is there anything in here? No, that's empty. Okay, so we just enter the forklift again. Put this on. We're good to go. Now we've got an entire shit ton of weapons and ammo to turn in. I'm going to also turn in the credits so I don't lose out on them if I die. Nothing in the weapons sling. Technically, I could have potentially went and also destroyed the armored car and then took the parts from that using this. I mean, yeah, the engine block does take a lot of weight in this game, but... and so does the chassis, but... we already have... forklift here, and we got plenty of parts there. See what we can actually fabricate just for the sake of it. In terms of forklifts, we've got the armored forklift, which I already have one of those anyways. What can I do with the cop car I've got, I wonder? Oh yeah, we can make our own first aid and bandages and all that. It's a heavy squad car variant. This we can upgun it and add a large hardpoint, which would be interesting. This would actually give us a medium hard point on this bad boy. So yeah, there's some interesting weapons I can definitely get with, but let's see what mission is next. Salvage. Okay, this one. This one can be what kind of job entails? You need an armored forklift. Well, if it's the Corvids, it makes sense because the Corvids in the lore will make weapons and vehicles out of any scrap they can find. And that was a Corvid camp that I found it from. As for why you would want to do it, well, let's use this one as an example here. You have the armored forklift, but you also have the massive crate here that you can use to transport stuff onto it. So So if we enter the forklift, drop it on the mount, and it's good to go. But we'll do this mission here. So this is a mission where we might get ourselves killed. We'll see. Because this one has some random variation a little bit. There is also some stuff that's static in terms of where the enemy spawns. So let's see what we can run up with. Found ourselves some shotguns. Whoopsie daisy. Take the passenger Varla if we really want, but that's not what I'm here for today. So let's first see what I can find. Okay. That sounds like a different gun. I probably am at... Okay, another one of these. Now this guy did have the revolver here. I was expecting that, to be honest, so... Let's see. 357 mag. Yes, please. I mean, the idea of a pocket sniper is intriguing. So yeah, that's more like a sniper weapon there, which is fine. What's this? Nothing. Okay, there are some dudes here, so it's shotgun time. And that's good. And the potato chip bag. There. And we're good on more weapons acquired. Well, this guy is oblivious. He's down. More free loot. Okay, this guy looks like he's carrying something heavier. Yeah. Ah, he had an SMG. Perfect. Put the U there. One of the suppressed SMGs too at that, so. We could leave if we really wanted. This is technically a salvage mission anyways, and we did salvage. But we haven't found the big loot yet, and there's a couple of places to look. Alright. There's usually also a van in this level we can pick up, and I'll use that because I know some of the stuff that will be... Oh, okay. It looks like this might be one of the areas where the deal is going to go down. So, if I kill this guy, he probably has a lot of money. Ooh, he's got some sort of heavy shotgun. Yeah, that's a 4 gauge. This guy did have money on him, but not that much. Alright, he has a little bit money. And here we go. One of the stashes. It's not a very big stash, though, so. Let's see. What kind of storage container is it? It's a mid. So I could probably... Oh, you poor, poor fool. You have no idea what's coming. I mean, it is a short barrel shotgun, so the range on it, in terms of effective range, is going to be less as a result, but... Did he have first aid on him? Well, he has this. Not really the especially high-end stuff I was expecting, but hey, you can find some ammo and stuff, so we're good here so far, and there is a van right there. But there is more. I know there's going to be more, so let's continue. So this stash right here isn't a very good salvage here, because it's... Alright, let's actually use this. I'll actually drop this on the ground so I can... there's not really much point. Okay, so what I'll do is... Since there's not much point, I'll actually re-equip that. We'll see what's in this. Yeah. Liberators are really, really... I mean, they're what the Liberator was in World War II, basically. So, you know, not really anything that special. Aside from being more of a historical curiosity of sorts. But we did at least empty that out. There's going to be at least... Oh, it looks like there is a second spot with a bunch of dudes, probably. So this is an area where we might run into power armor, and we have to be careful if that is the case. Yeah, so this is the real loot area here. I'll surprise these guys. I'm keeping the heavier shotgun ammo in reserve in case I run into that power armor that I'm expecting. But, for the meantime... Well, I mean, when all else fails, we could just do this, which we are. We have the med kits, so time to put one of them to use. There we go. Easy enough. Now, let's see what this particular weapons crate had. What was so important that they felt the need to send so many dudes to protect it? I'm surprised there was no power armor, because I was expecting at least a cinder block or something to fight. Okay, this guy's got the 357 or a shotgun. All right, it's the usual there. So this, however, we'll store that. Oh, here it is! Here you go, guys, an M2. We found a Madu. Okay, we found it. Jackpot, baby. Alright, yep. I don't care, there's a Madu here to be had. I am yoinking that so fast, it's not even going to be funny. While we're at it, we can also put some of the ammo that we've got into here. Oh, I can actually put this onto that. Boom. So that gives us more room to work with. Boom. Now, there are some other spots to look in this level for additional loot of note, and we shall. Might as well, after all. I mean, there is one other place. Oh, here's one, actually. And we might actually run into the cinder block here, so we have to be careful. Oh, these idiots here. just get that too. Alright, we do have some ammo with the heavier shotgun if shit really hits the fan, and I could deal with these guys, and I think I will. So, what special goodies did you guys have for me today? Let's find out. An Oberez, Duker carbine, or, you know, a bunch of money, so I'll take that. Some 5.56, so we got an AR here. And a 6 gauge. Okay, we got some decent items to pick up. Well, and I shall. Alright. Cool, it's in tech, not the cut down one. Yes. I mean, I already have down a cut 50 anyways. So the difference is the cut 50 is man portable, whereas this thing is not man portable. Okay. There's another dude over here I can probably... Yeah, this is the AR dude. Good. Now, simple matter of searching. Oh, yeah, I probably need those back, just in case. Alright, we're in business. Are mechs available to pilot in Brigador 2? Yes. Yes, you can. You do have to find the chassis for them, and basically you have... That requires a merchant or something like that be available to do that. There's one other place for me to check for loot, and I will do that right now. And this place almost certainly has it. Alright. So yeah, there's a place up here that... Oh, it's empty this time. Okay, so I guess there is just only a couple of places that had loot here, sadly. But that's okay. I mean, we got ourselves a Madu, so I'm very happy with that. The usual haunts that I go to, a lot of them didn't have them, or didn't have the stashes this time. That's fine, though. I wonder if I can actually fit the Madu onto... Or what I can mount it onto in terms of hard points. There's not even enough space for me to store it. So... Did get some more money out of that. So what does this carry space? 25. Nowhere near enough to actually mount it. Should you increase the game volume a bit, please? Yeah, sure. Let me do that. Let me know if this is too loud or not. If it is, then I'll just fix it again. And if not, then hey. Alright. Police have set up a roadblock and are searching just off the highway. Get in, wipe them out. No survivors. So I do remember this mission a little bit as being a potential challenge. We'll want a gun that can definitely take out the enemy vehicles, because there are going to be armored cars. So let's see what I can pull up to do that with. I do technically have the Cut 50, which would do some stuff alright. I have assault rifles that you can whittle them down with that. The Frank. So how many alloy round ammo do I actually have? Only 4 rods, so it's not really... The Frank might be a railgun. I don't know. I could bring a couple of laws with me, though. Yeah, 2 laws should be fine for this sort of mission, I think. So I think there's only going to be 1 or 2 armored cars in this. And I can spare laws if I lose them, so... They're single use anyways, and I have a reasonable stockpile built up. Alright. We do have plenty of 1911 ammo, so we'll just yoink him. So these are explosives. We probably don't want to blow those up by accident and kill ourselves, because that would very... However, I could probably... Alright, we'll let them fall back, let them... See if I actually cause enough to actually do bleed damage on them. Alright. It's a good chunk of them right there dealt with. Alright. And with that, we're good to go. The dude here, if we play our cards right, we can kill him easily enough. Alright. And they're all dead. Now we just have 3 more dudes over there to deal with, and then maybe an armored car. Might as well use the healing items the game gives me instead of my stockpile. And we're good. Oh, there's another dude over there I didn't even notice, but can kill these guys easy enough. Boom. Another 2 of them down. And with that settled, we can now go over here, kill the last dude. And I guess there were no armored cars, so this is another case of the enemies you face vary sometimes. Or not. We'll see. I don't want to accidentally set that off. That would get me killed, and that would be very funny, but it would also mean having to redo this mission from the get-go and possibly getting way tougher enemies or something. Alright, we have reached our limit on supplies. At least as far as those supplies are concerned. Punch our way through. Oh, there were actually way more enemies. I thought there were actually going to be more, so that's good to know. Yep, there's an armored car. So I think the play is get the armored car out in the open, or to expose himself. And I should use one of my laws for this. No alert. I was hoping I could aggro him just by the sound. Well, if we are gonna... I am not aggroing him at all. There we go, there's one alerted. There he is. Come to Papa. Time to run, time to run, time to run. He is shooting some... whatever it is, I don't like it. Okay, he had an SMG. The armored car probably has an AR or some sort to it. There, he abandoned it. It's an up-armored variant, too. Alright. That is some neat little loot that he's about to give me. Oh, they fitted it with a 7.62 guns. Okay, the same sort of I sometimes mount. Well, it's inaccurate as hell, but it doesn't really matter when you can yeet people into the afterlife the way this thing does. Only need one hit on you. There we go. That's it. Take cover. Lucky hit. I'll get you eventually. It's just a matter of accuracy by volume. We'll take the orc approach. I'd say he's in the process of bleeding out now. Is there anything useful? A lot of money. Yes, please. Easy. Now, is there any goodies in here? Yes. Some more pistols. And I can't get through that. That's fine. Thank you, sir. Think OBS may have not liked you changing the scenes acting. Seems better. Disregard. Sorry. Like and subscribe. Okay. I know with some games the audio can be a little bit wonky. Sometimes the audio of the game wants to be louder for some reason, sometimes not. And I guess this is a sometimes not sort of situation here. Oh well. So yeah, from that mission, we've got this bad boy, which we're gonna scrap. I mean, we already have one anyways with the same weapons and everything. That law, we only needed one of the laws, so that's useful. We get to keep the other one. And we got ourselves a good chunk of ammo and weaponry here, thanks to this bad boy. Bunch more guns. We'll scrap you. Equip this suit. And equip this one, because again, it restores our health without actually having to use anything. And I think I'll actually take a single bandage. I said it. Oh well. I can get more, I guess, so we'll be fine. Salvage yard. And this is where we're gonna get the cinder block rig. You will face corvids. Further in has a lot more loot. This is also where we can find ourselves an armored forklift for free if we want. Which we probably will need. These guys are going to be spamming RPGs and some pretty heavy firepower in any case. This guy had an Oberez. Good news with the corvids is while they do have some pretty hefty firepower a lot of times, they don't seem to be that great when it comes to having good armor, so they die pretty quickly. Now we do have a shotgun, a pretty decent one at that, but we do also have the problem of good thing that they have an inaccurate as hell SMG, because otherwise I'd be in much more trouble here. Even if it means I have to deal with the crappy SMG accuracy too. Alright. Ooh, an actually good SMG. Well, I could use that for a little bit, but hold on. I want to get some more ammo before I actually commit to it. Into the bag you go. Into the bag you go. Now, we won't have the cinder block rig as... Ooh, hold on. Okay, I guess this might be where we find ourselves a cinder block rig today. Last time I ended up doing this mission, it was way into the interior of the base and was a pain in the ass to get to. We needed RPGs, which we found. Some parts. then we can get our forklift out and use it. And yeah, sometimes the audio does bug out. That's fine though with it, and it's with this specific gun it seems. But all right, if I can find a really good SMG, that's a 9mm, I will swap to it from these guys. But so far they're not. So far they're not shelling out that, so we'll use the tools we're given. Speaking of, I might as well put the Oberez away. I mean, I already have the cinder block rig anyway, so I'm getting this, doing this stuff mainly for extra parts anyways, and to show how it seems. Alrighty. More of them over there. Now, if these guys pull out an RPG, we could be in some real trouble. But so far we are... What's that? He has a pretty big shotgun. I am worried about that. Okay, he has an RPG. It's time to fall back and kill him up close. Okay. Yep, another big-ass gun. Alright. There's another dude over there, and that looks like another shotgunner. Holy shit, we found the payload today. So what I'm going to do is actually pull out this. And we're going to go on a shopping spree with this forklift and heavy crate. Now, yes, there's some good loot there. He actually gave 3 RPGs on that, so... So let's see what other stuff I can find in terms of loot. Some more rare guns. Well, not actually that rare, but worth finding, definitely. Alright, into the forklift we go. Let's see, is there anything else I need to be worried about? So, I am kind of low-ish on health. I probably better heal up because I have a feeling some of the stuff we'll be fighting is actually going to be really a pain in the ass to deal with if we're not careful. Yep, there's a cinder block right there. I need to be careful on how I approach it. More ammo. Okay, if I can kill this guy up close, find out where he is first, and then kill him at range. There he is. And I've stunned him there a little bit. Keep it up, and I can kill him. He's got to be getting close to dead now. Technically, I could have hit him with an RPG and killed him there. Ooh. Okay, it doesn't matter. He's dead. Let's see what he had on him. Oh, one of these bad boys. Yeah, he would have been the problem. Alright. So this area over here is where we're probably going to find the other crate. Could be always some stuff here too. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, it looks like there's some additional loot over here, maybe. The killing the cinder block was a big deal. Because he had that auto shotgun, so that would have been a bad bit of business to run into it close. Even though it doesn't do that much damage per shot. Ooh. Did all these guys have silenced SMGs? Yes, they did. Alright. So that was a good haul right there. Anything of note over here? Might be. See if I can... Time to run. It's always so cool to see the shrapnel fly that far out. Really does provide a sense of scale. And here's one of the armored forklifts we can pick up. Smoke projectors and a squawker, which is a brand new weapon. Okay, I am definitely picking that up. Once I get the forklift over here, yeah, we'll find out what the hell this squawker thing is, what kind of ammo it takes. Like I said, whenever I play this game, I keep finding new guns and stuff, so... Even the old ones, it's nice to see what you can run into as well while we're at it. Technically, I could pick an armored, an up-armored forklift for one of my next things. Yeah, we made it through. There she is. Alright, let's see what's in this. Oh, these smoke projectors are actually a proper item for vehicles. Neat. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool now that I've gotten enough of that as I have. Now this should get us a way into here. Okay, nothing of note over there. Oh, there is this guy here. I can kill him. Another SMG. Well, we're in business, so for the most part. Oh, I don't want to accidentally blow something up, so I'm going to be very cautious. It looks like this is where the forklift stuff... Okay, it looks like this crate might have the real goods of this mission. Just have to be careful. Yeah, there we go. A 20 mil. A bully, which is some sort of turret. A belly, which is a shotgun. Another big slug. We are rolling in stuff today. Alright, that's another enemy power armor there, or cinder block. I'll have to be wary of it. He probably has another one of those drummer things too, so that could be very much a problem if we're not careful. Let's see, what is the capacity on this bad boy? Do we have enough to actually take all of this with us? So far, we're gonna need room. So let's see what we can do to make room. We have a couple of these bad SMGs here. We can just take those. Not enough room, fine. Let's see, we can take another one out. This fuel here is a lot of weight, so we could pick that up. And boom. I could probably put the parts into this, yes. We're good to go. Oh, right. Make sure I've got the right one. I do. So what I'll probably do for the other stuff is remove the... Oh, shit. I'll probably remove some of the crappy SMGs I have, or swap out a gun for the drummer that I've found, and then I will use that. Will save me some weight. I could mount it on there. Got 20 rounds in the mag. We're good to go. Now, I do have to worry about RPGs potentially trying to ruin my day. There's going to be more of them. But alternatively, I could just go right back to this area here and leave. And that's probably what I'm going to go with. But yeah, we're making some good... Killed by a forklift. A nice variety of firepower, plenty of good options. Yep. Enjoy what they have in this game so far, starting from the bottom, working up to tanks, mechs, etc. Yes. Hey, salute. Okay, I could probably slip right past. Let's make sure they don't have any defenses that can really ruin my day. That's all I really need to worry about at this point, I think. Okay, the exit's there, so I have to actually... There is another exit up there, so I'll probably take that one. Oh, there was another crate here. I don't think Yeah, this is new. So do we have a light laser shotgun. Yoink! That is going with me. Let's see. I'm good. I'll just hold off for now. So now we have a light laser shotgun in addition to the usual stuff. I think we will actually use this forklift for the next mission too while we're at it. Since we lose nothing by taking it with us, if it gets blown up, I'll just go without. But if we don't get blown up, we can get a massive amount of ammo that we can make really good use out of. And potential weapons too. I will need a few laws, though, or an RPG to really make the most of the next mission, though, so... Unfortunately for me, I do have some laws to spare and a couple of RPGs to boot, if I really want. So, let's get everything. The only thing I might keep is the silenced SMG. I need more ammo than that, though, to really make the most of it. Alright. I'm thinking we use another couple of laws. We'll get 2 of them, really. So I think there's going to be at least 2, I think really 3 enemy vehicles that I'm going to have to kill, I think. And it makes sense to want to use something that can reliably kill them. So there are a couple of other options I can use. Let's see, though. Where are the laws? Just to see how much I have in stockpile right now. I have... Where are they? Where are they? Well, here's the RPGs launchers, and I have a decent amount of those. So yeah, I can use 2 of these. Oh yes, I should probably put that up, get more health. And then we'll do the Nospol ammunition depot. Sure, this vehicle might not have that much health, but I'm going to be mainly using it for transport, so I'll clear the area of dudes first, and then we'll bring this bad boy out to play and pick up all the juicy, glorious ammo we can find. Leave it here. Ooh, there's a dude right here I can kill. Okay, these guys are going to be a pest, though, because, like I said, there's going to be some RP. There's going to be some stuff where we want to really make good use of our weaponry. They're going to have stuff needing to be killed with laws, so got one out right now. I'll use it on the first thing I see. If I can kill, or if I can get a capture on one of these armored cars that they're going to have, then we'll be in such good business that... Okay, this guy made it easy on me. Alright, thanks for the free guns. Now, did any of them have first aid? No. Unfortunate, but not really a deal breaker. Another car came in. They're gonna have these guys are gonna be backup. Okay, here comes a couple more. So far, we're not seeing a lot of the armored cars, but I know they're around, so... Not really a whole lot in terms of supplies from these guys. I guess they just went off duty, so we'll see what else we can find. Let's see, did any of these guys actually have weapon ammo? This one did. Alright, we'll kill him. Shit! Well, we found the armored cars. One of them, anyways. Okay. He's dead, so I need to fall back. I'll hit the other armored car. And these guys should... Shit! That ain't good at all. No, no, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. There. Oh, this is bad. Well, I can kill one of the armored cars and make a run for it, and that's exactly what I'll do. Pick this up. Plenty of ammo here. If I can kill just one of these guys, though, that will make my life so much easier. It looks like there's both there. Can't hit it from that angle. I can definitely get it from another angle up here. That's another armored car down. They only have, I think, 3 of them in this level, so we can potentially find ammo to pick off the last one with, and that is exactly going to be my strategy here. Hello, shotgunner. Okay, we do have some shotgun ammo now, and we can put this bad boy in there. I mean, there's not really that much point to it, but, you know, might as well. So, if I had any of the RPGs, I would be set. Because that's a bunch of ammo for that, some 25mm railgun. Probably more stuff, not really there, but we do have enough 45 ACP. We might be able to kill the armored car with just the ammo we've got, if it really came down to it. Okay, I think we're definitely in that position now. And if I can get to the other one of the dead ones and pick up an AR from it, we are in so much business. At that point, we're... See if one of these cars here has a first aid kit in it. No. No. I'll kill this guy. Okay. Alright, I'll actually drop some ammo. A lot of ammo, just so I can get this bad boy loaded and ready to go. Alright, we are definitely in business to kill that thing now, I think. Time to run. Yeah, I am down to half health now, but so is he, so... What is this? We are so back, ladies and gents. I could take one of those large wheels, but I'm fine on parts for these as is, so we'll just take the 7.62 ammo. And like I said, the plan is we'll bring the forklift in and just haul all the shit out. I think now we're good to go on that front as well. Alloy rods, which I definitely needed more of, as is. 20 mil. Okay, some really good ammo here. Some really good small arms ammo here. Alright. Ooh, we got 5 gift memberships. Courtesy of GS Wolfwood. Thank you very much again. Thank you. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough whenever you donate memberships or do super chats, because it really does help out the channel massively. So, again, thank you guys for doing that. Alright, now we are in the position of the end game where we just take all the stuff that we were planning to steal in the first place. Should be good. We just need to find out where I left my forklift for that. There is a van over there if I really, really misplaced the forklift big time or it blew up or something crazy. But I don't think that'll be necessary. There it is. So, ooh, there's another cop car right over here. We can see what this bad boy has. It might have some sort of health or something. Yes. Mean. Alright. Actually, it'd probably be faster for me to just... because I don't think there's anything weighing down this particular forklift. So what I could do is see if the forklift container had anything. It does not. So since we can swap it out, we'll just take one of these. Actually, let's see how much free weight it had on it. It was almost full anyways. Shit. So it has some 30 mil, but I don't have any 30 mil stuff. So I'll drop that. And as for... instead, since that seems to be the bulk of the weight, we will drop that. Alright, and then this. The alloy rods should really come in handy once because I do have a gun that shoots them, or a couple of them, the Franks. That might be... just what the doctor ordered. Bunch more 7.62. Because why not? Let's see what this bad boy has. I don't think I need any of that since I'm good on that kind of ammo, or I don't have any weapons that really use it. Let's see. This is really good ammo to pick up. Alright. Kid in a... ooh, hello. Goodbye. Alright. Let's see what this one has. A lot of caseless there. I could take that. So I think I've got a gun that fires that. Nothing in there. Nothing of note in there, so we'll try this. Well, we might not be finding a lot in terms of unique weapons. We are finding a massive stockpile for ammo, and that's one thing that I really could use. Okay, that 305mm cluster ammunition. Well, there's only 5 shots there, but if I ever find one of those cluster mortars, I am definitely taking. I definitely know this is level to find some ammo for it. Okay, definitely taking that. Definitely taking that. We'll take some of that too, and that. Alright, so I think we are good for that for the most part. Alright, and then I think we're good on that ammo there, so, because I don't have anything that takes 25mm railguns, so we'll continue. Very nice loot here. I'm slowly putting the light tank together today. Trying not to die with my loot on the bridge is tense, lol. Yes, I knew. Okay, let's see what else we can find. I think there were more crates over here I can certainly look to looting. So let's see what we've got. Yep, I definitely have 20mm. I might... 60mm. I do need that. We'll take up more of this. More of this. More of this. I think that's starting to approach the capacity of ammo that we can store. Okay, we'll drop some stuff, clearly. I guess I could drop the 6 gauge since I've got a decent chunk of that ammo anyways. And the caseless ammo, though, I'm definitely keeping. Especially with how much of it there is. Holy hell, is that good finds. Okay, so I'll actually go back to... I could. What do I want to drop? I'll drop this to see how much of a difference that makes. Need more room. Now we're in business. Oh, I'm dropping that. I'll have to do it this way then, I guess. Eventually, it'll run out of the ammo type there for me to have to pick up and drop. And I'll just be able to get right back into the forklift. Okay, we've entered the forklift. And we can now go. There is another crate over here, so I might as well test this out and see what it has. Just parts, okay. Alright, we are now loaded down with loot. Very nice loot here. Wow, so many 40 mics. Yep. I'm slowly... Eventually, so I'm going to be able to hopefully get enough rare stuff in this. Alright, that one's good. Because if you actually look, for weapons, this thing is a 20 mil here. We've got that. We've got enough ammo for this. This is another 20 mil. This takes the 14 whatever mil caseless. Yeah, I don't think I've got any. Oh, I have this, which does take the e-ball things, which I think we can find from the merchant. This takes mortars, which we do have. Yeah, I don't think we've got anything that takes the railgun ammo yet. But to be fair, we've got ourselves a lot of really, really, really good loot right now, I think, at this point. So, let's go ahead and continue. Is there anything else? Yes, there was. So I'll actually swap out the suits again. Let's see what's next. Chop shop, another. Okay. This is going to be another mission with armored cars, I think. But if we play our cards right, we can actually avoid them on this one. Plus, we can. There's guns we can find that'll kill them anyways, so we should be fine. Now, the ammo situation on this bad boy is not that special. Worst case scenario, we can flee and. Alright, we'll get this guy to... He's got one of those inaccurate SMGs. So this mission I do recall not being that difficult, even though it says it is. There's parts there. Parts again. Okay. Lots of stuff here, but not... Ooh, there's a crate. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. That must have been a cut 50. Shit. Well, there we died. Our first death of the run, it looks like. And that looked like he was carrying a cut 50 or something, so... Yeah, there's weapons that can absolutely mess you up. New. Alright, we should be able to find a truck. Oh, I didn't take a weapon sling with me this time. That's okay. Probably not going to run into too much. Hello, shotgunner. Ow. I think that's the first Cut 50 I also saw so far in the wild, aside from in weapon crates. So that shows how rare they can get. God, there's... Okay. I now really... Well, I can always get it from... Use the van here. Okay, I don't even know what this takes, but... Clearly it's some sort of energy weapon, but for now, we'll maintain the shotgun. SMG. Okay, whatever that is, has me concerned. Oh shit, there's the Cut 50 guy. Okay, here comes one of them, and there comes the Cut 50. Oh no, you don't. I want you to come close so I can beat the shit out of you. Okay, I don't know what kind of suit he's wearing, but whatever it is not allowing him to tank these hits quite substantially. And I am not letting him get his ass back up to do that again. I think that is officially... That's a problem, because that is a shotgunner with a pretty big one at that. No, you don't. Ow. Ah, shit, that... Fine, I'll bring something to kill those guys. Fine. Alright, let's see what we can actually equip, since clearly I need something to kill that. I'm swearing that's a Cut 50 of some sort. A thumper should be... A thumper should do it. I've got plenty of thumper ammo. So I can beat the... I can absolutely use it to knock the tar out of him. How many healing items do I have? I have enough bandages and medkits to be able to get through this. What? And while we're at it, backpack, build that, turn it into a weapon sling. Okay. Now we've got a thumper that'll easily... That should easily deal with the cinder blocks, any armored cars I run into. And nobody is home today. Oh, hello. So we're going to have armored cars today, apparently, because it's the cops this time. Okay. We've got a weapons crate there. Some pretty good ones at that, too. Now, if I can find guys with another Cut 50, a Carlos, which takes... I don't think I have that particular ammo, but I know where to find it. Sniper. What? Oh, this thing. This is a minigun. Yeah! So, yeah, there's some real good loot there. It's been a while since I've... So I have a minigun already, but having a second one is going to be so much fun. Especially if I can mount them onto a vehicle. Oh, he has the crappy one. The crappy guns, too. Well, I need to go and run off to heal, but... I now know that... Oh, shit. It's not that bad. Okay, running into my van like that, though, is a dick move. Did none of these guys drop ammo? That is unfortunate. Okay. No, not even a healing item in that bad boy. There's another one over there. Okay, so where did this other one go? Clearly left. Oh, did he blow himself up? It looks like he might have. Yeah, he blew himself up by sheer accident. Well, there is a crate here I can make good use of, I'm sure, if I can find out what's in it. Watch it. Ooh, okay. Alright, well, we got some 7.62, we got some 4 gauge, 50 BMG, RPG rounds. Now, there is a thing here we could go to. There's not usually a whole lot here, but... It's your average Walmart parking lot. You're improperly parked, sir. You are illegally parked on private property. You have 15 seconds to comply. Okay, we'll get the thumper out again. As far as vehicle killers are concerned, this one's kind of weak sauce for vehicle killing, but when you factor in the crowd control and the ability for it to just only cost 3 weight, and the fact that you can easily carry a shit ton of ammo for it, starts to add up. Okay. I think we're good for the most part to go ahead and continue. Ooh, there was another armored car here I didn't see. Well, it's mostly parts now. It must have hit something and blew itself up again. Or is this one still here? And this is an up-armored version at that, so... So, back to the panel van. We'll just slip over here. I'll actually move most of the ammo that I've got available over to it. That way. I'm gonna have so much RPG ammo by the end of it, it's not even gonna be funny. Bunch of mortar rounds. And some high cells to boot. I'll take my thumpers back. And let's see, is there anything else of note? I don't think there is. There might be a crate way over there, but it's not. Gee, I think he's noticed. Shit, he's got the good guns too. That is not good. Okay. Well, now that he is moved, though, we can relocate. And maybe the next time I do this, the next run, I might as well do a second run. See if I can actually find... Oh, shit. Well, time to fall back again. No. Okay. Did get a little bit of a panic there, but there we go. Should have more DACA. Yeah. More DACA indeed. Okay, let's see how much of a haul I made this time. Couple of guns in there. I don't know what the Carlos takes. I'll have to have a closer look, but getting this kind of load from that is pretty good for a start. Oh yes, I should probably also have some credits. And while we're at it, take another med kit and we'll do this mission again. Because I want to go against the Corvids this time. I'm sure running into a cut 50 and whatever those cinder blocks are going to be equipped with might be a challenge, but here we go. Perfect. On-site procurement. Okay. Now all I have to do is blow these guys up easily. What's this? Ooh! That's... okay, so that's a couple of really good guns. The lockdown there and the Sipho both are really good gun finds. Sipho is a 4-gauge, but it's got more barrels to it, so it is a good thing to definitely find. Shit! Okay. Alright, shotgun time, clearly. Okay. Heal, heal, heal. Okay, grenade hit him. Okay, heal, 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 heal. Time to fall back. I need to find a way to heal, or at the very bare minimum, I need to find more ammo very quickly to kill those guys. Okay, I can probably kill this guy, though, with a well-placed shot. Good. I knew he had a drummer, so... So that did work for that guy, but there is another one around here somewhere, and that concerns me. We do have another Jeep we can equip, we can find though and use. Mordaka, yeah, that's the plan. Now if I can find the guy with the cut 50, like there, blast him up close, hopefully. Ah, he killed me, damn it. We could have gotten ourselves that gun, but I guess I could go for the sniper route. I might as well try. We'll do the sniper route, see if I can pick him off with 50 BMG. Because if I have enough sniper ammo to actually do this with... Be 50 BMG should be perfect for this. It's just a matter of... There we are. I won't need anywhere near that much ammo. That is way too much for that. In fact, even that should be sufficient. Alright, we'll try this again. If it's the cops, I'll just run away and wait till I get the Corvids. If it is the Corvids, then we go in. Alright, hello, man. You can... We have our time and talk about our Lord and Savior 50 BFG. Okay. You, clearly. If I had more accuracy, we'd be in business, but since I don't... Forgot to bring a weapon sling again, unfortunately, but that's okay. I can work with that, I think. Nothing in the storage this time. That makes me very sad. Okay, there's a cinder block right there. I don't want to mess with him. But I do want to pick off the asshole that's got the 50, cut 50. So it'll be this guy right here. Ow! Already? Okay, that didn't work. Maybe an RPG will work. He just kills me way too quickly, though. So yeah, we'll RPG his ass. Because I have plenty of these. I can easily pick up more as well if it really comes down to it. We can put in enough for 7 here, I guess. We'll actually... Okay, 4 RPG rounds should be plenty. And then what else do I want? I'll go with the silenced SMG since I A, have plenty of it, and B, should be able to do quick and easy work of him. Or I can do this. We'll do the 9mm variant SMG that has a ton of ammo. Alright, here we go. And then, for good measure, a med kit supply. Oh yes. Should also fill this up too right from the beginning. There we are. Now we're in business. I really want to kill that Cut 50 and take his gun. There we go. Now I just need to find the Cut 50 guy, kill him, and take his gun. He should be up here somewhere. There he is. Goodbye, motherfucker. You mean he's still alive after a direct hit from an RPG? Yes, he is. Wait a sec. Is this a power armor? It is a power suit. Well, that changes things. Now I know it's a vehicle. Technically. Alright, let's see what kind of gun this vehicle had on him. He had a Cut 50. That was what I was expecting. Alright, we got plenty of Cut 50 ammo now. Could use some more, though. All right. Plenty of ammo here. I'm happy with that. And now that we have the Cut 50 on our side, things are getting way more interesting against those assholes that were shooting me with the power cinder block suits. Ooh, what's this thing? Okay, it takes some ammo I have not seen before. So that's a brand new gun right there. And I'm sure the cinder blocks will be very happy to donate their guns back to me once they... Oh, yeah! Goodbye, motherfucker. There we go. So now I can actually take all their fancy loot, put it inside this bad boy. In fact, there should even be some more rare ammo to be had here. There'll be another suit around here usually if... I've got a 50 BMG right now. I don't really... Yeah. Oh shit, there's another one. He's got a shield too, that ain't good. I'll try killing him. See, what is this? This is another power... Oh, this is a coffin suit. Neat. So yeah, they're carrying power suits of various flavors. But he does have a gun that's rare that I want too, so... Oh, we have to actually... So we found ourselves a power armor suit finally. I could probably just destroy this thing and get it that way. So I'm very tempted to try that. Now I know where to find these. Oh, I didn't drop the gun. Damn it. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to get the regular stuff. I already have a gun too anyway, so it doesn't matter that much, but I kind of wanted it. See what's in this, just for the sake of it. Parts, gimbals, sensor package. There's a forklift if I really needed it, but I don't. see, how much space do I have? Enough I could probably get more ammo with the 50 BMG now. Oh, shit. There we go. Elevator lets you send vehicles home. It does it? I wish I knew that before I blew up the one power suit that I got. Or found. Oh, well. Well, I'd say we made a good haul in any case, and we can actually reclaim that one power suit. Because I'm pretty sure I can always find another copy of it. Okay. I mean, I didn't really need that much in terms of that. Getting the Cut 50 out and putting it to good use has been very, very nice. Alright, let's see what else I can do. Yes, didn't I... Having the additional parts is always good, so... Now, let's see what's next after that. Find the package and return. Huh? This mission I think... Well, this mission I can definitely do. But I'll have to carry something potent enough to actually deal with. So I do have 3 Cut 50s. I can use one of them and use some ammo with it. Boom. And I will create a weapon sling. Seems like a good idea right this second. And I'll bring the van just in case I need the extra ammo space or carry capacity. That was an RPG that asshole had. Holy shit, that's not good. Yep, you're getting an RPG. Shit! Holy hell, that is not good. Okay. Well, have you considered 50 cal rocks? Okay. This guy's got an RPG, that ain't good. Well, at least I'm getting a lot of RPGs that I can make use of. Okay, that's another gun. I'm not meaning to do that. Alright, where is the next? Ah, you assholes! Okay, fine. Your pads are full low. I should have quit while I was ahead, but man, that was fun. But alright, fine. We'll do that again. This time, probably with a gun that can actually... The RPGs are going to be a menace in any case, so I'm going to need something that can reliably kill them. And I'm thinking 5.56 is what I'm thinking. A lot of 5.56, in fact. That should be enough to deal with most of the crap that they're going to be throwing my way. Crap! I need a better gun than that one, clearly. So this is 5.56, but it's not the best thing 5.56 related I could use, so let's swap it out. I'm sure I can find something more, a little more oomph, because it wasn't quite doing it for me. This, on the other hand, should do quite nicely. Okay. Alright, we'll do this one more time, see how this goes this time. That's an RPG! Ow! Heal, heal, heal! Okay, motherfuckers, it's on. Okay, this is turning into a shit show. Oh, this is not good at all. And the RPGs are still shooting at me. Maybe I've actually... Okay. We're in business still. They did get a lot of, they did make me burn through a lot of health, but I got so many of them already. I think we're in business. Okay, that's definitely going in. Alright, I think we're in business now, because we can wipe out these guys with good old-fashioned tactics here. Fall back. Shit. Alright, we might be playing chasey chasey catchy catchy kissy kissy with him, but all we need to do is... Well, this guy's pretty low health too. That's a 50. Kill him. He had an RPG. That was good. I killed him as quick as I... Ah, shit! Okay. Health items, please. Health, please. Yeah, I do have an RPG. I can capture one of the armored cars and make good use of it if I... Shit. Now there goes my RPG. It's time to fall back. Didn't really finish that mission, but I did at least get some decent weapons out of it. Actually, I need that. You know what else I need? Oh. Now to think about it, I know what I can use to kill those guys in bulk. Bring out the thumper again. Why not? Because I've got plenty of thumpers. I can use one of them to kill these guys in bulk easily enough. There it is. And I should have still, yeah, plenty of ammo for it. I will, though, need more health. So... we'll do this mission one more time. Okay, they accidentally blew themselves up with an RPG. That's good news for me. And now that I know where these guys are... Okay, we're in business now. Alright. Wish he would stop hiding behind that cover there. Okay, we're in business there. Okay. Time to run, time to run, time to run. Okay, he's toast. Is there any RPGs in this bunch? No. There is health items though, so I'll take those. Parts. Useful, but not really necessary right now. There's the ammo drop there, the real one. Okay, I think I got them. Is there? Ooh, there is an RPG here. We'll see if it's even loaded. It is, and we're really in business. It is not loaded. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm sure there's another one that probably is around here since these guys are rocking them. Any health items at least? Alright, we're good there. Oh, this is bad. Ah, you assholes! I almost had it. Fine. Alright. They RPG'd me again. I could use the cut 50 or something to really do it, but I don't want to risk losing something that valuable. And I've already used some thumpers on them. So, shy of sending out one of my armored cars and watching it get... Hold on, there is another weapon I do have, and I should have a lot of ammo for it. And if I can find it in this list, I will make excellent use of it. Let's see, which one is... It's one of the energy weapons of sorts, I guess. I could use thermal barracks. That would actually be pretty useful in this fight, too. Alright, we'll equip ourselves with a few thermal barracks. Since I can't seem to find the weapon I was wanting to use, the other one, which was one of the ball weapons. If I can find it, it would be awesome. Oh, here it is. This bad boy. Alright. So I should put some bolt ammo towards it, yes. Alright, and then we'll load up with the good suit again. And we'll also equip ourselves with another med kit or 3. Now I've got the ammo to actually deal with the stuff that the game is going to want to throw at me. Okay, I was hoping... Oh, shit. Thermal barrack, away! Okay, that works fine against Corvids, but I guess it is a pain in the ass to use against these guys. We very nearly had a bad day there. Well, at least I still have thermal barracks, so I can use them. This bad boy should be able to do some damage. Okay, so each of these is actually 4 charges. That's... He's down to half health now. Can I melee this thing to death? Let's find out. No, but I can get under it and do this to it. Okay, is there any health that this thing wanted to drop? No. Okay, we got him dealt with. Need to find a way to kill that armored car there, and we're in business. Or hold on, we might actually be in business anyways. He did not have what I was hoping he'd have. Okay, there are more dudes here. I can slip in and get this guy in an ambush. Shit. Alright, kill this guy. Fall back. Grenade time. Goodbye. Alright, that's dealt with. A bandage. And now that they're dead, we can move on, see if there's any loot over here. No. Oh shit, that was an RPG guy. He's got another one doubtless loaded up soon. Alright. I got you in your RPG too. Did not have any more ammo, that's unfortunate. This guy probably does though. That looks like an RPG guy. See, ammo this time, so nice. If I can get it secured. Problem is, this is going to be a pain in the ass to do. Alright. Oh shit. Ooh, actually. What the? Oh shit. Okay. Another sniper right. Anything of here of note. Ooh, there's a crate there I might be able to make use of. Let's see. Parts. This guy's probably going to be rocking something, so I'll be careful. He had an SMG. Okay. Another armored car waiting to ambush me right there. Let's see. I can use... Oh, shit! That was an RPG. Actually... Ah, this guy had an RPG on him. I could make use of that one too, so... Okay. Now that we've crushed most of the defense down there, we can... Hopefully, let's see what's even left. It looks like we've mostly cleared out the area of enemies. There is this armored car here, but I have an RPG, and so all I have to do is just get into range, and he is very dead. Alright, healing items acquired. Use the same old trick as before. Now we'll delete one of these armored cars. Or first, we'll actually crush this guy. So there's a dude there. Alright, let's see. I have 5 rounds for that, an RPG, and that. Ah, shit, there's more dudes. And this one had an RPG as well. That ain't good. That's it. Come to Papa. Ooh, another 50 cal. Alright, we now have... Oh, shit, that was close. No! Fine, game, fine. We... every single time it's... I get a direct hit from an RPG and that kills me. Which makes sense. An RPG should be a one-shot kill, but okay. We're just getting swarmed with them is the issue. Alright. I mean, I've already shown you basically the mission and it's the same stuff, so screw it. We'll actually do one more run. And I'll do it with just the suit, because I'm tired of losing weapons from this. That was a very quick run. We'll use the cinder block and this time do it. Because maybe speed is the secret. Well, there's an ammo drop right there. I can just get out of this. Never mind. Clearly, speed is not the end-all be-all. I'll try the armored car. If it does not work, I can get a new one, I guess, but... I am going to swap out the weapons a little bit, I think, because I need something that I know can very quickly put the hurt on them. Where is it? Here we go. So how is the accuracy going to be on these bad boys? Let's find out. Yeah. Too much of a wind-up time. I'm tempted to not bother with that. But the 5.56 is a good idea. On the other hand, what else can I put on these that is going to be potentially more accurate? I don't want to have to use something that'll get... Still not quite it. So it would be, if I really wanted to use this, it would have to be this one right here, basically. Which, I'll do one more run, but not a big run. I'll do a... Great job, show them off the game and neat guns. Thank you very much. I'm just not doing that great with this one level here. That's all. So what we'll do is we'll do this again. But what kind of gun do I want that can actually kill these things effectively and reliably? Well, the thermobaric grenades seem to be a good, strong option, but... I'm actually gonna, I think I've technically already went through it once already, so we'll actually hold off on that and instead use a different, we'll do the sinkhole mission, which is actually much easier, believe it or not. It's much more reliable to get good loot out of this mission too, anyways. So the secret to this is it keeps going further and further down, so you get more rare loot this way. Okay, we got a Delisle. Should make good work out of most of this stuff. First few levels aren't really much to write home about, and you can kind of work around them. So it looks like we haven't even got any enemies really. Oh, we do. It's just it's a cinder block. Okay, I did find a really good gun for this area if I can get the ammo for it, and I cannot. So we will avoid fighting the cinder block and go deeper. Laser pistol seems to be doing its thing. Okay, what do we have here? I mean, they are giving me crappy SMGs again. Okay, that's a decent gun. Okay, health up. and we will swap this out for this. Even though it's a crappy SMG, at close range, it does the trick. So, but if I can find some ball ammo, I'm going to be pretty much set for the rest of the game, because the ball ammo does give us some really does allow us to use that one pistol, and it is really effective. Ooh, okay. This thing takes low cell ammo. We'll give it a shot. Nothing. Low cell, low cell. Ooh, perfect. All right. I forget what this thing does, but it's basically a laser rifle. This thing, though, against corvids, and it punches through them too, so yeah, against them, it is extremely effective and a lot of goodness to use. Okay, that looks like that's good. I'll stick with the SMG for now, because most of the stuff that we're going to fight can be killed reasonably quickly with it. If I can find a better 9mm SMG, though, I would definitely use it. Low cell. Okay, this is one of those situations where the ball thing really comes in. Now, any health items? Yes. Let's see what we got here. Parts and more ball ammo. I could probably, yeah, I got plenty of low cell ammo, so I'll just do 357 Magnum. I don't really need that much of that. 45, not really. 22, not really, so. These are... So the low cell stuff should be really useful in the short term. As the ball will be able to carry us pretty much so long as we have the ability to get ammo for it. So I'll actually drop that because, yeah, okay, I have way too much of that. All right, that should be perfectly fine for us right now. We can go deeper. And I'm sure there'll be more better guns the further we go, too. So there's a reason to go through and go deeper. But thank you again, GS Wood, for the super chat. Okay, we got some dudes here. A decent amount of ammo with this. Okay, he had the good SMG. He had a good gun. Now it's a simple matter of picking these guys off. And this is why the ball ammo is god tier when you use it against corvids. I thought it was god tier, period, but apparently against corvids it's It's more of a against Corvid sort of situation. Ooh. Okay, he hit me with something big. Probably another 4 gauge. So I'm gonna try to get kitted out with as much ball ammo as possible. So once we get something that's actually rare and of use. Okay, this, I don't think I've got one of these yet, so I'll drop this, and we'll pick that up. I mean, it's a 45 revolver, sure, but I don't have one of these before, I don't think so. Getting into the territory of getting some good ammo types now. Aside from the stuff I already showed. Zweenie, that looks like a new gun, and so does the Cooper. Alright. Oh, hello. Okay, now we can look for rare wood. Okay, we're also starting to get alloy rods too. That's good. I'm sure the Franks I can find will be very, very useful in that regard. I think I've got enough of these 4-barrels, and besides that, especially considering they're not even that good 4-barrel as well. 4 gauge, sorry. So we've got a Hazer, Lockdown, and a Zweihander there. But over here we had weapons I don't think we saw before. So let's see what they are and what they do. Zweenie. Alright. I will put you there. Takes medium cells. We'll take that too. Okay, and what can I swap out? I can swap out one of these low cells for that. Let's see what this medium cell thing does. Basically a sniper. Laws, Frank, flashbangs, thermal barracks, which are going to be useful. What do I want to drop? Well, I know I've got plenty of fouls, so I can drop that. Get that. Frank does take alloy rods, and I don't have too many of those right now. So, let's see. Let's get this guy here. Alright, so it's basically a sniper rifle, more or less. This guy had a decent gun there, but... Oh, what's this? More goodies over here. Nothing there. Nothing there, really, of note. I think we continue and see what else we can find. Cell Extreme. This is going to be really needed, because this, I think, is what we need to use the Black Hand, which I found earlier. Alright, he's dead. Okay. If I can find some more of those extremes, though, I am going to be in such good business. Because that'll mean being able to use the Black Hand. And if I use the Black Hand, Okay, so I am a little low on health, but I could go one more. Yeah, screw that. I'm not... Shit! That was a mistake! Help! Yeah, he got me. Okay. Yeah, I was way too greedy on that. The thing is, I actually found some cool weapons, too, so that really sucks, but, oh well. That is 110% my fault. I should have just went with the stuff I had and quit while I was ahead, especially since it started throwing cinder blocks my way. Oh, shit. I forgot to bring the... Ah, well. Screw it. We're going straight to the first one, and then we'll go to the... Ooh, we got some medium, high, border. Okay, we don't need that. Now, deeper we go. And these guys look like they're going to be throwing something a little bit different to us. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Okay. Crappy guns, but a lot of them, so fair enough. I can't find any extreme cells, though. That's going to be one of the things I take. Alright, do I have anything here of particular note? Not really. Wait, there is another crate there, so maybe. Okay. I do need to find more 9mm though to get this, keep this gun going. So that sucks, but otherwise. Perfect. More parts, not... Okay. Alright. That. Let's see what's in this. Could get some... Alright. I think the next level is where we're going to start to run into more rare stuff anyway, so... Shotgun. And now these guys are in for a... Okay. Now that these guys are all finally dead, parts, exotic tier, which is not bad. Alloy rounds, caseless ammo. I think it's about time to actually leave. Even though I didn't find any of that good loot again. If the game would drop me some extreme tier stuff, I would absolutely leave right now. Like those extreme cells, but since I'm not getting them... Hold on, let's see what we got here. Okay, nothing new there. And we got him. Hey, we are still finding rare stuff-ish, but not really that good. So I'm probably... Okay. Ooh, hold on. All right, let me get this. Okay, we survived by the skin of our teeth, but we did do it. Yeah, I think this is the point where we go ahead and call this run and head back. Yes, Wolfwood says, I enjoy the fact there are differences with the ballistic energy weapons along with the power armor. Makes the combat more varied and fun. Looking forward to the eventual full release. Same here, and thank you for the $10. Really, again, whenever you guys donate, that really does help the channel, so thank you again for that. So yeah, I think between the stuff that we have found, alloy rods, caseless, and 20 mil, I think we're at the point where we need to go ahead and consider calling it. And while we're at it, I think this is a good stopping point anyways. Okay, we got him. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and... Ooh, a trembler. Okay, that's a new weapon. I'll put that in. That takes high cells, it looks like. Let's see what it does. Well, it's effective, at least. I mean, the ammo is very expensive, so it's not... If I remember correctly, that was the thing that... Okay, let's go ahead and pick that up. And we'll get ready to call this run, and then from there... What do we have here? A softball mortar. Yoink. Drummer. Yep, I'll take that. This I'll take. This I'll take. actually, we'll just drop that and pick this bad boy back up. And yeah, that should do it. I'm going to go ahead and put a stop to this and probably call the stream here since we are doing it so fantastic. Well, but yeah, I think we're at the good perfect stopping point here. So once I get this, at least I'll have some new guns again in supply, even if we did die a few times. Well, we'll try one more time, I guess, on that one run, just in case. Because there are a couple of options I could potentially go to deal with that stuff. The thermobaric grenades seem to be really effective if I can get them in enough numbers. How many of them do I have even? 7 and they're all stacks of 4, so I could definitely make good use out of them if I get even 2 stacks. That's 8 grenades. So that's exactly what I'll do. And then also, how many flashbangs do we have? Enough. I'll use flashbangs too while we're at it, because those should allow me to be able to snag some of these RPGs that are still full, basically, and so that should fix that problem. So I'll put that there. Ammo 5.56. Gonna want some of it. And we'll see how it goes with this setup. 5 flashbangs and 5 thermobarics should be, or 10 flashbangs and 8 thermobarics should be plenty for this. That's one RPG found. Oh shit. Okay, that's a lot of dudes dead. Okay, I know there's at least a couple RPGs from that one guy, maybe, so should give me a stockpile to work with. And that guy's down for the count. Is there any more? Yes, there is. Okay, I hit him, but he survived. That ain't good at all. Still, I got the other one, so... Ah, they got me with an RPG anyways. Okay. So yeah, lesson learned. Grenades seem to be the go-to for these guys, at least. Well, I wonder how many I can carry. 5, 10. One more time. I want this to. I want to have at least one decent run with this. Any RPGs out of this batch? Not really. $50 BMG though, so that's something. Kill this guy. And that should be good. At least we now have ourselves an armored car and can make use of it. Aggro these guys, get them to come over and play, and I shoot them before they get a chance to actually shoot me. That's the play. Alright, he is getting wrecked, but he's not quite dead yet. There he is. I can kill even a single RPG dude. That means I don't have to deal with another RPG, and not only that, okay, he's dead. Even in the far future, you can't escape getting griefed by an RPG, indeed, but we are... If I can kill this guy too, any of them have RPGs, that's good news for us if we can kill them before they fire it. Okay, we'll equip one of our laws and use it to kill that thing. Cool. Now I'll pick up more 500. More of this ammo here. We'll deposit it into this bad boy, which can accept it. Alright, anything of note that we can put up here? Did any of these guys have RPGs earlier? No, no. Okay, these guys might, so we'll kill them too. Alright, nice shot. Thank you very much. Come on, die. He had an RPG. At least I took a hit and survived. He's got an RPG too. That ain't good. That ain't good. Okay. Flashbang time. Ah, you... Ah, damn it. Every single time. Single RPG screws my run. Okay. Maybe I can equip a vehicle that's a bit faster and can wreck the RPGs. Can I do an upgunned car here with a hard point? We can... No, I cannot do that. Unfortunate. Well, I could go ahead and call the stream, but I don't I could do the van. See what kind of gun I can put on there. Let's see. Upgunned, it will give me a medium hard point. Now, what kind of... Ooh, okay, so I can put something that's... Or if I could put a 50 cal onto it, like a Madus. Because I need something that can kill the enemy infantry very quickly, and... No, this is just a little bit too heavy for that. Yeah, it only has a 300. Still, that is... I could put a cut 50 on it at least. But it'll be pretty inaccurate, but I could do it. Let's see if 50 BMG is actually that useful in this context. Going for full twisted metal or Mad Max here. Twin 308 maybe. Okay, this is good, but it's way too inaccurate, so I'll just call it a day, I guess. I think we did pretty good overall. At the very bare minimum, we ended up going through the last. Ended up showing off the missions, even if I didn't do so hot in that one, so. Oh, well, we still technically could. I mean, technically I can finish it the cheap and easy way, but, you know. But I think we'll go ahead and call it. So, yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play some more Brigador Killers demo as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care.